It's not one to impersonate, though. I think those two are they definitely can stand alone. Oh, we've got some big problems there on Terry Cook's number 59 Toyota Tundra.
Ray told us this race may be about keeping the air in the right front tire. There's the first one to go right there, Ray. The 59 of Terry Cook lost the right front tire. He definitely made some contact. There he is running up high on the high side of the racetrack. Ooh. Well, that thing didn't really blow out, did it?
I think it probably went to the next corner and blew out.
Yeah.
And it might have blown out.
Here.
There it goes.
There it was.
Yeah. It might have blown out as a result of him brushing the wall off for getting a fender into the tire. Maybe it wasn't excessive wear.
Exactly.
Maybe he just cut his tire after running into the wall off too.
It may not be fair to blame it on the tire, but he certainly made a little contact early on and then went down maybe the next corner, the one after that, and the thing went down.
Phil, we started this race, he couldn't drive it.
There goes Crafton. He found him a little room on the outside, that 88 truck.
I love that.
Whoa, problems. Chad McCumbee gets into the wall. It looked as though
David Starr was awfully close to that.
Well, you can see that it looked like the incident started with some contact to the left rear, Phil.
Yeah. Going to drive down in turn number 1. That's Chad going by the outside of David Starr. David loses control of that truck and makes some contact. Actually cuts the left rear tire down as he wobbled up into him and then put Chad into the outside wall. Tough break for Chad. We talked about him earlier, doing such a great job and just a victim of circumstances here.
Didn't do anything wrong. Just drove around the outside of a cat and expected that cat not to lose control of his truck. And when that happened, he was into the wall.
You could see before he even got into the outside wall, the air had already gone out of that left rear tire. It's amazing how quick these tires go down when you cut one down.
Riding along with Johnny Benson.
See what Johnny thinks.
He's going to get a good view of this right here.
Johnny thinks, please save it, please save it.
In front of you, get out, get out, get out. Good job, good job.
Rick Crawford, vantage point.
Yeah, he's obviously ahead of that incident. See, the caution light comes on.
Is have our cars match the way these trucks battle here in Atlanta. And when we come back here with those cars, it'll be fun to see.
And by the way, it'll be the 50th consecutive sellout at Bristol Motor Speedway.
6th caution of the night. That's Bill Lester in the number 15. A lot of damage on the inside of that truck as well as the outside of that truck. One more look at it. You see it on the top of your screen.
It looked like maybe the 40 of Mike Bliss had a tire going down, and as it went up the hill, obviously you get down to the corner, you turn the wheel, and nothing matters. He made some contact with the 15 of Bill Lester and put him into the outside wall.
Bill Lester was just a victim of circumstances. The 40 truck, it appeared, is the guy that lost a tire, Phil.
Yeah, watch this now.
Oh, right at the wrong time for Bill.
Bill just could do.
Absolutely nothing he could do. Just came along.
Easy here, easy.
Just moments after the 40.
I don't know what his deal was.
Had a flat tire.
Shot up the racetrack, got into the side of Bill Lester, and potentially ending the day for Bill Lester, the evening. And the 14 of Rick Crawford now on the move. I talked about the love-hate relationship Rick Crawford has with this racetrack. He is the track record holder as far as speed and time in qualifying. Oh, problems with Craig Kinzer. A tough evening for Craig Kinzer. Such a strong truck early on.
Hold the brake, hold the brake. It was
A lot of damage. You see a spring rolling down the racetrack.
That came out of the rear of that truck. That truck is totaled out, Phil.
Their tires.
They don't have any more tires, do they? Oh, he
just got loose. Right? Ooh, man, did he make some hard contact with the outside wall.
How about how quick NASCAR threw that caution out there as well?
Ooh, Kenny Schrader did a nice job getting by on the inside.
So quick those things snap on you at times, Phil.
Well, they sure do. There's another view of it. It's looking. He tries to save it, and the thing just turns hard right. He tries to save it again and makes some hard contact with the outside wall.
If he hadn't have got down on the apron, he could have probably saved that truck. But the flat of the apron just hooks the truck back the other direction.
We saw Kelly Byers do a very similar thing, but he was up a little higher on the racetrack. He didn't hit the apron like you talk about Craig Kinzer doing, so he was able to save it. But unfortunately for Craig Kinzer, it didn't happen.
Tonight was just a breakout night for Craig Kinzer. You hate to see it end like that. He could have been in the top 5 easy in this race.
Rick Crawford trying to take it away from Clint Boyer.
Crawford's hungry, Phil.
He is.
He wants to put that Ford out front.
Caution's out, turn 4.
8th caution of the night. And the 3rd one
Yeah, I
that
got
Bill
a big
Lester
Excedrin
has
headache
been
off of that one.
involved in.
You heard Bill. He said, I've got a big Excedrin headache off of that one. Crafton's all over him. Here comes Brendan Gaughan again. He's going to drive to the inside of Matt Crafton.
All right, so we don't know who's going to win.
Now it's about
trouble.
problems.
A.J. Allmendinger, he had gotten into the outside wall, and I noticed he started to slip back.
Allmendinger bringing out the 9th caution. It's a record number of cautions at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 9 cautions have flown this evening under the lights.
Working for Brennan, but right here he's racing hard beside the 13 truck of Willie Allen, and I think this thing probably starts to push Phil, gets into Willie, and then it just snaps around. That's what happens, yeah.
He tries to stay off of Willie, and unfortunately loses control of it. There he hits the inside wall there. Fortunately, not a great deal of contact at the inside wall, but it will put him out for this race.
That's one of those deals about 4 truck links before they hit. He was in trouble, you know, and he could not keep it off of Willie. Unfortunately for Willie, AJ tried hard to keep it off of him and just barely bumped him. He could have took them both out.
If Willie's not there, he's probably okay. He's got enough racetrack to catch that truck, but unfortunately Willie was there. Really didn't do anything wrong. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time for A.J. Allmendinger.
And you see the 09 truck driving by there? That's my man Joey Clanton. I told you when he's back in 22nd that he had a shot for a top 10 finish, and he's up to 12th now. AJ's not happy. What does he do?
He throws that $1,500 Hans device.
Piece of equipment that had nothing to do with what just took place.
Now this is kind of ironic. The Aaron's truck crashes, and then someone is the Aaron's
lucky dog.
Lucky dog.
Doesn't seem right for A.J. Allmendinger, does it?
Oh, it doesn't seem right for Aaron's either. I mean, I feel like maybe they should just have it be a not a free pass.